Beginning with the Reformation in the 1500s, the Lord has been working to recover precious biblical truths and the believer's experience of Christ. Over the next few weeks, we'll look at a brief history of the Lord's recovery work through the lens of the Church Fathers, starting in the 1500s with Martin Luther all the way through today. With you, with us. These past few weeks, we've seen through the letters written to the 7 churches in Revelation that throughout church history there has been much degradation from God's original intention with His church. Some lost their first love, some became dead, others even became proud. But God never gives up. He recovers, He rebuilds, He gives hope. In the New Testament, God gave His truth to the church through the apostles, but Paul warned of coming difficult times when men would have an outward form of godliness, though denying its power. During the Dark Ages, the truths of God's salvation, the living experience of Christ, and the building up of the body were nearly lost in Christian teaching, so God began His work of recovery. In the 1500s, the light of God's salvation broke through once again in the teachings of Martin Luther, Zwingli, John Calvin, Nicholas Zinzendorf, and others we'll see in our series. Each saw precious truths during their time, with every piece building on the revelation of those who had come before. Recovered truth by recovered truth, God went on, bringing His people to the experience of Christ as their inner life. Generation after generation, seekers advance along the lines of truth, life, the gospel, and the church. Today, we stand on their shoulders. We're called to arrive at the oneness of the faith, at the measure of the stature of the fullness of Christ. This is the story of God's recovery, from the apostles, through the reformers, through the seekers, and today to you, to us. Follow along as we trace the timeline of those who contributed to the advance of the Lord's recovery work throughout church history and find out how we can participate today.